Hello again, everyone. I realized I didn't have the brass sheet that I needed for the inside of the smoke box, so I looked at the next other thing that I could do, and that, as I mentioned in the previous video, was making the blower ring. So I took some 3/16 inch copper tubing, and I looked at the actual exhaust tube of the locomotive, and the closest thing I had that would make a good former for that, I've got this couple of giant bolts around, so it worked as a great form tool for bending that copper line. I just put the bolt in the vise and then I bent it around the smooth part. There's a little bit of a shoulder on that bolt there, if you can see it. So I used that to bend the line, and then I used one of my other favorite little tools. This is a jeweler's saw. I used the jeweler's saw to cut off the angle there, and I do need to obviously crimp and silver solder that up when I get done. But then I realized the prints call for a 3/16 inch union here so that you can have your steam supply for the blower and have that removable. So I didn't have a 3/16 inch union handy, so I got my little drawings out from that Fred had sent me the prints on, and then I made a couple of unions here. I'll show you. This is the assembled version. Obviously I can pull this out, and it's a little bit of a snug fit on that one. So the nice thing about it is it'll enable me to, I'll silver solder the tubing into both of those ends, and then it uses this male and female like cone and receptacle and a nut to hold it all together. So basically, let's see, I've got it opposite. The part with the nut will be on the actual blower ring, part with the female be on the supply. Anyway, so you get the idea here. It's next to impossible to put these all together one-handed, but I hope that makes sense. And there's my little blower ring. Obviously I still need to silver solder that, like I said, and then drill 7 1/16 inch holes in it. So those will be the next things that I tackle. Let's see if I can try putting this together one-handed, since I've only gone 2 minutes on the video here. Okay, so you place the nut on the pipe, have the male end. There we go. See, that will get silver soldered on to the tube, and then this part, the threaded part, gets silver soldered onto the supply line, and then it screws together like that. And the threaded end is the female receptacle. There we go. So, hope that makes sense, and appreciate you watching, and I'll keep you posted.